Hey guys, today I decided to film the A to Z Bookish survey because I saw it, watched a few, and it looked like a lot of fun. So, I'm going to jump right into it because I have 26 questions to ask and this is going to take a while. So, first things first, A, which is author you've read the most from, and for me that is Rick Riordan. I have read 15 of his books. Yeah, that is a lot. I've read all the original Percy Jackson books, all of the Heroes of Olympus books, Demigod Files, Demigod Diaries, Ultimate Guide, and the first two books in the Kane Chronicles. Still need to read the Serpent's Shadow. We'll get on that soon. Second question is best sequel ever, and for that I have The Harsh Cry of the Heron by Leanne Hearn. This is the fourth book in the Tales of the Autori series. It is the spin-off to the original trilogy, set 16 years after what happened, and oh my god, so much happens in this book. It'll make you laugh, it'll make you cry, it'll make you feel all the damn feels, and it is really satisfying, and it's massive. And I love massive books! Okay, and C is currently reading, which is The Amber Spyglass by Philip Pullman. I'm only just started it, so not very far in, not sure what's gonna happen, but yeah. This is the third book in his Dark Materials trilogy, if you didn't know. And yeah. So D is a drink of choice while reading, and I love to drink either peppermint or chai tea while I'm reading, because it's just nice and warming and relaxing and tasty, especially since I put shitloads of sugar in. Okay, e-reader or physical book? For me, it is physical book because I can't read, or like I can, but like I like to read before bed, and I can't read off a screen. Otherwise, I just won't go to sleep. And yeah. Plus, I just love the feel of an actual book in my hands. Nice. Plus, also, then people can see what you're reading, and I love it when people can see, because especially if they've read it and want to come and discuss. Great. Okay, physical book. Okay, now F is fictional character you had dated in college. The actual thing says, the actual question is high school, but we don't call it high school here. The only school that's actually called high school where I am is my old school, which is Wellington High School. It's because the fucking boys' college stole Wellington College, and it's just like, god damn you. Competition between schools! Anyways, so this was a really hard question because I was the worst. Oh, my college years were the fucking worst. I swear to God. I think going by what I was like, what I was going to become, and all that stuff, I probably would have either gone with Nico D'Angelo from Percy Jackson series and the Heroes of Olympus. Most people are just like, about Nico. I was Team Nico from the fucking start. That kid was my bitch! He was my bae. I was just like, he's amazing. And, either that, or, although, then I was thinking, and I was just like, then again, Darren from the Leviathan trilogy sounds like a lot of fun. Not exactly my usual forte, but it sounds like fun. So yeah. Now, next is G, which is Glad I Gave It a Chance. And, for that, It was Don't Look Back by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I read Obsidian earlier in the year, and oh dear God, it was the worst thing to ever happen to me. And ugh, so I was hesitant going into it, and boy was I super surprised. I went in with pretty low expectations, and boy were they put up sky high. It was so good. Did not see the ending. I mean, I did see, like, I saw from about halfway through who it was gonna be, but the motivation, I did not see the motivation coming. Boy. And, don't be expecting it in my top 14. Next is Hidden Gem, and for that, I have Remote Man by Elizabeth Honey. I freaking love this book. It's so good. So much happens. It's dramatic. It has so many things, and just I'm rubbish at explaining, but oh my god, you guys need to read it. It's so good. And yeah, and I've never heard anybody talk about this, like, ever, anywhere. In fact, I was still surprised they still sell it. And, like, seriously, it's still available in the book depository. Go get it, and read it, and join in my holy crap, this is amazingness things. Okay, next moment is important moment in reading life. And that is reading the Percy Jackson series. If I had not read that, I wouldn't have read The House of Hades, which meant I wouldn't have been like, oh my god, this is amazing. I want to see what people thought of this. And then I wouldn't have looked up reviews, which means I wouldn't have found BookTube, which means I wouldn't be right here. And so that's why this is a very important thing, a very important series to me. Plus also it got me through my college years, so hey. Right, just finished Subtle Knife by Philip Pullman, which is the second book, and I thought it was alright. I mean, quite a bit happened in such a short book. I mean, it's tiny compared to the rest of the series, but like, quite a few things happened, but also there were a few dull moments, and yeah, it was alright. You'll hear more about it in my wrap-up. Okay, kind of book I won't read. Things like New Adult and generally most romance. I especially if it's heteronormative, I hate straight couples so much. Especially since they clog all aspects of books. Not just YA, but all books. And it's just like, give us some representation, please! And, also, like, and so, especially if things get hot and steamy, and I'm just like, nope, 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 not my forte. And so, yeah, New Adult and most romance. Okay, so, longest book I've read for L, and that is Lord of the Rings by J.R. Tolkien. This is a big bind-up of the 3 major parts, and it is the horrible movie cover, and this edition comes in at a whopping, if I just make it through all the maps, 1,137 pages. It took me a month to get through, and I loved it. It was so good. Okay, next is number of bookcases I have. I have 3 lined up all across underneath my windows. Only 2 of them have books on them. The one at the very end just has various school books and stuff, and my DVDs and all that, but other than that, yeah. Major book hangover. So this is a book that put us into a reading slump, and I haven't really had that. I mean, the closest thing is in the House of Hades, but, like, it didn't exactly slump me, more that I just wanted to keep rereading it all the time. And, yeah, one book I have read tons, and that is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. I have read this a total of 6 times this year. First time I read it was at the start of the year in February, and it never gets dull. I just want to read it, like, all the time. But I've got to make sure that I actually don't read it all the time, otherwise I will get sick of it, and it will lose its magic, and I don't want it to lose its magic. It's too good. It's so good. Everyone needs to read this. Go read this if you haven't already. Okay, book quote. The last quote from the last sentence of this book. I don't know if I should say it because, like, that's the last quote of the book, and some people won't have read this, and I don't really want to spoil things. And that's my favorite. However, I do find that all of Rick Riordan's books are filled with so many quotable bits. The whole damn thing is quotable. So good. But yeah, read regret. Reading Obsidian. Oh dear God! I wish I could erase it from my life. Please. It's so bad. It's like Twilight, but so much worse, and with aliens, and the dude is so much more abusive, and he's a dick, and the girl is just pandering to this audience of people, this community. And it's just like, I swear that's the only reason why people started to pick up the book. It's just, guys, why do you like it? It's so shit. Anyways, series that I started and need to finish, and that is the Chaos Walking trilogy by Patrick Ness. I have only read this book, The Knife of Never Letting Go. I haven't read the other two, and I really need to. This book was great. It was so good. I loved it. It was amazeballs. And so unique. And yeah, you guys should all go read it. Okay. Oh shit. I forgot to do P, which was preferred place to read, which is my bed. So, whoops. My top 3 books. Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. Leviathan. And Eon. Oh just knocked over my laptop. I'm just wondering what just happened there. Unapologetic Fanboy 4. Chris Riddell. Oh my god, everyone. If you have the opportunity to buy a book that features Chris Riddell, get it. You will not be disappointed. The art style is amazing. Like, he did the art for the UK editions of The Graveyard Book, Coraline, and Fortunately the Milk. And you should all get those editions because they're so good. The illustrations are amazing. And just, And also Lady Della from Eon, because, oh my god, perfection. She is amazing. She is just, there needs to be more characters like her in the world. Very excited for this release. And I have to say it is Lair of Dreams by Libba Bray. Need it in my life. Worst bookish habit, I've kind of dropped all of mine, which were things like dog airing and breaking the spines and things like that. Although, when I have a hardcover book, I do leave the dust jackets out in a way that means they flatten out, which isn't good. X marks the spot, and when I counted along, I got Eon, and so on. My latest purchase was Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black. You'll hear more about this in my wrap-up. And lastly, Z Snatcher, which is still held by the House of Hades. Stayed up until 2 AM to finish this, and yes, followed by a close second of the Harsh Cry of the Heron. Stayed up until 1 AM for this. And that is my survey. Okay, I need to go. I'm running out of time. This thing's fucking 16 minutes long. Need to go. Okay, thank you for watching. Goodbye.